this morning because, of course, morning everyone, work experience is a great way, isn't it, of bridging that gap between what you do at school and then what you might do for a living. Also for businesses, it's a great opportunity to try and connect to new talent. But there has been some criticism about it with employers, some of them exploiting these young people who come and work for them. So what can be done to make sure that this doesn't happen? Well, with me is entrepreneur Sherry Coutu, who wants to change the reputation of work experience and help young people, don't you? Good morning to you, Sherry.
Good morning.
What is it you want to do?
I want to make it really easy for all the young children between 16 and 18 to find great work experience with small companies and large companies and medium-sized companies. And there's research out that shows that 140 hours of work experience between 16 and 18 makes it much, much easier for them to think about the jobs that they will hold or that they will create later on in life. And with the world going very, very quickly, bringing it all together in a single place, making it easier for the young person on a mobile phone is kind of the dream.
And so this is a charity you're launching, isn't it? So what are the issues when it comes to work experience? Because, you know, it's a great way of solving the skills gap to help young people get skills early on, but so many young people actually struggle to get work experience, don't they?
Yeah, well, I think often they'll go to companies that they've heard of or that they know, but you know, there's 5 million companies in the UK, and it's quite hard if you don't know them, or your parents don't know them, or your teacher doesn't know them, you don't know where to look. So you go to the large ones. But 100% of the net new jobs come from small and medium-sized companies in the UK. So if you put them all into a single place, and you know they like using phones, so we've stuck them on a phone, and you just make it easier. So with a few taps, you just say, well, I'm interested in that, and that, and that, and we've got recommendation engines that will say, well, you applied to that one, but have you thought of this one, or have you thought of this one? So the same thing that an engaged parent or a teacher would do, but again, we sort of go further afield than what you would with your own contacts.
So essentially, this is an app to help young people find work experience. What about the other side of it? So the employers, how are you making sure that they're actually going to be providing good enough work experience for people?
Yeah. Well, so good enough work experience, the children rate the work experience that they have. And if you've provided not great work experience, then at least you will know what you need to do better. But we provide all the briefings and everything. So, you know, these sorts of work experience for children this age, you know, try a project, start up doing this. So there's lots of how-to guides and examples that we give to the business leaders so that they themselves feel confident in what they're doing. Because, I mean, you think, well, can I do that? Is it going to be meaningful? Will it make a difference? And everybody wants to make a difference because we're all, you know, the nice thing if you're running a small company is you love the company. So it provides great experience. So it just takes them, you know, gives them role models that allows them to know what they need to do.
What's the definition of meaningful work experience, would you say?
I think one where the young person knows that they've made a contribution, and for the business, I don't want to have someone in there just piling up discs like you were just talking about. I'd rather have a project that I know that is going to help the company. So I think being thoughtful about work experience and thinking, well, in a week, you know, what can we have to do that will be great for the young person. Have them start on the Monday, coach them throughout the week, and then present a project on the Friday. That to me is the ideal, where you know there's a beginning, a middle, and an end.
That can be a lot of work for a business though, and it can be tough to give young people responsibility as well if they are only teenagers.
Well, I don't think it is that tough. I mean, there's a lot of things that we can all do. And we know that the single biggest issue that we have as small businesses is the talent that's coming in the door because they don't really know how to work. So if I've got somebody who's coming to me from 18 who's had, you know, a summer job here and an Easter job here and another one there, then I know that they're far more, you know, they're thoughtful and they feel more comfortable about what they're going to do. I think we all need to lean in and make a difference here. There's 1.8 million children who are 16, 17 or 18, 5 million businesses. We all need to sort of lean in and help because the world is changing really, really fast. So without helping, I sort of think about Dunkirk, I don't know, the movie, when you see all of the soldiers are on the beach, you think, there's no way we're going to help them all. But actually what they did is they got all of the people who own small boats to come across the channel and to pick them up.
Yeah.
That's what to me, that's the analogy. It's like, look at all those children on the beach. Let's help them make the bridge into the world of work a lot more easily than otherwise.
Interesting. I wish we had more time to talk about. Unfortunately, we don't. Sherry, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's it for me for now. That was really interesting.